Welcome back to DHN. What we're looking at here is our Elite 8 mock portfolio, and all these numbers are looking good. Maybe not over the last 24 hours, but that's only down 1%. Who cares about 1%? All-time profit for our Elite 8 project sits at $5,767. That's 57% gains, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is a reflection of what I'm actually holding, not by value. Oh boy, if I was sitting on this type of money, we'd be sitting in the studio making these videos today. But that time will come. With this portfolio, I'm simply wanting us to learn the dynamics of a crypto portfolio. All right. When I first got into this space, I know I experienced sticker shock in a major way. All right. I was making a lot of money really quickly. Some of the prices of these assets were, to me at the time, kind of pricey. So I wish I had someone who was exposing the dynamics, the true dynamics of a crypto portfolio to me. And that's why I put this together so I can share it with you guys. Now, again, we are looking at mock portfolio conditions, but thanks to coin market cap, we're getting real-time activity. All right. Solana was one of our Elite 8 picks. That video was made 2 weeks ago, guys, 2.5 weeks ago. All right. Well, no, not even. Yeah, up until this point, 3 weeks ago, right before everything kicked off. I want people to keep that in mind. And then last night I posted in the community tab. I went back, looked into some of my older videos. Oh boy. Hey, I've come a long way. But I found a Solana video from 2 years ago that's kind of intriguing. It's kind of intriguing. You might want to check it out. But yes, best performer is Solana. You can see that here. And you can see this is why I know I said I was going to drop it on the 11th, but I was looking at how CoinMarketCap does these portfolios. It's a 24-hour, like hangover type deal. So doing it today gives us the full 30 days worth of data, because I'll also show you this here. Let's go into Solana, right? These buys, I haven't touched anything. I told you that. I told you guys that when I put the Elite 8 video together, then nothing would move, nothing would change. The last buy was October 12th, 1:30 p.m. And you can see our entry price. Sweetness, okay? So total profit up 173%. You can see the gains right there. Looks like the market is coming back a little bit. And that's actually interesting to see. And another reason why I put this portfolio together, because if during the course of making this starts to tank, we're going to learn some more stuff, right? That's the beauty of it, guys. You got to stay learning every day. All right. So let's check the 24. Yes, it's been a rocky 24. We've kind of skimmed above 15,000. But 7-day, the week was very clean. The week was very nice. Now, what we'll also learn by looking at this portfolio, and what we're going to do is we're going to track these every month on the 12th. All right. So December 12th, we're going to make this video again. Curious to see if we're still sitting above 15K. We've had a pretty nice month so far, but I'm interested to see if we're sitting above 15K still. And you can see we have a nice amount of USDC. If we are about to see a little pullback, we'll get to learn what a stable coin behaves like in your portfolio. Like, yes, it's meant to be a stable coin. It's not meant to move or do anything. But what I'm talking about is when you look at your allocation of your portfolio, what tends to happen. Because you see, when we started here, Bitcoin was actually at the top, right? And let's pull up everything, because everything was flat, sitting at $1,000, right? But as the value of each coin increase, then that's going to have an impact of its weight in your portfolio. Something else that I'm learning here. So that's going to be interesting to see where the stable coin moves around at. And then I want to show you this performance here. Now, everything back here, I wasn't using the account. Portfolios were empty. It was deep. It was very steep. I had a little bit of cannolis in here during this time period, moving in and out. So I'm really exposing, because this is the portfolio tool that I use. All right, this is the only portfolio tool that I use that gives this type of information. There's another one. The logo is a pyramid. I think it's called Delta, but they let you do stocks and everything else that you could be investing in too. But this works for me, works for the purpose. So you guys are really getting to see an inside look here. But October 11th, this is when we started the mock portfolio. And then you can see here, we just rolled that sucker up, right? So this is when we'll learn, all right, when is it time to sell? Is it time to hold? Or is it time to fold? And, you know, we don't want to fold because that implies getting rid of everything. And that's crazy talk right now. So as of November 11th, as we can see, all-time profit, 56%, value, 5,695, and up against the BTC trend, we're actually up 40%. And according to my understanding right now, that means that performing against BTC, the alts that we have in the portfolio, they're actually up against Bitcoin. So as the months progress, that number is definitely going to change. And then that way we'll learn more about how Bitcoin behaves in your portfolio against altcoins. And then something else too you can think about, guys, you can break these down individually. And as we track them each month, let's say you only want to get into Immutable or you only want to get into CRO, which has been going absolutely nuts. Got a video coming out about that. Don't worry. But you can see here with our value amounts, right? Because the same goes October 12th, 130 last purchase that brought us up to 1,000 and we're already up 1,000. So if you take 1,000, put it into an asset, you can now watch what happens to that $1,000. And for a lot of people, setting aside a band, it's not incredibly difficult. It's actually achievable. As a matter of fact, I was also thinking about putting some of these together for smaller amounts. That way we can get more data. And then we can even make it even fancier by, I don't know, selecting different coins. I know if I don't put XRP in one of these portfolios, some of you might come find me. I'm kidding. But let's keep going here. Okay, so I want to show you this as well. Bitcoin. And again, you see those entry points there. We got in at 26,000, ladies and gentlemen. All right, it was 27,000 actually on October 11th at 6 a.m. That's when the idea occurred. But 26K, we are sitting at 35 right about now, right? 35. So that just shows you where we got in at and my mindset behind choosing the assets when I chose these assets. All right. Not looking to brag here at all. There are many channels out here already doing that. But what I want us to do is learn. Okay. And you can also look at this as maybe a little manifestation tool. If we keep our eyes on value all the time, we'll get value all the time. Something else I'm learning as I get older, y'all. So what else do I want to show you here? I have it written down. So yes, as you can see though, down here, our bottom four, Hedera, XDC, Ethereum, Stellar, they haven't started to move yet. So I'll be interested to see how they bump up in rank here because I have my assets organized by profit and loss. So holdings. It's by profit and loss. And that means that as whichever ones has the most profit are going to move to the top. So next month, it probably won't be these three. And if it is, well, hey, that should show you something about the performance of these particular assets. And guys, you'll also notice that the content that's going to be on the channel now is going to reflect these assets going forward. It only makes sense. I mean, I would be driving myself crazy trying to do, all of these other tokens when we can just concentrate on these core assets because they also reflect, my mouse was sliding on me. It started to run away. It also reflects different parts of the industry, I feel, as well. Solana, Immutable, Chronos, we have retail, crypto exchange here, the debit card situation, they're touching people in real time. Immutable X, building with gaming giants, that corners the gaming space. Solana infrastructure. They even have a bit of retail. There's payments involved there. That's a, major competitor to Ethereum. So having that in your portfolio up against Ethereum, now we can see for sure by the numbers which one's going to perform better. All right. And you can see where we got in at ETH at 1556. Okay. 65. Precisely. The numbers are interesting. I like that. But yeah, you can see by the numbers how they're going to perform against each other. So I think we're going to get a lot of value from looking at this mock portfolio, guys. And then if we expand it even further to other styles, other versions, we'd be some portfolio building masters in a minute, right? Portfolio building masters in a minute. But yeah, guys, update's looking good. Doesn't need to be too long here. Again, some very crucial points that we could learn from this information. Having BTC in your portfolio, what does that look like? Again, you can break down these assets individually with $1,000 into a Solana, into Hedera, into XTC. You'll actually get an idea of what that means, what it's going to look like over time. And then if we have a downturn, we're also going to see what that looks like as well. So like I said, whole lot to be learned, guys. Make sure you stick around to the channel, because if you caught yourself looking into the background, and got a CRO video in the works, ladies and gentlemen. So with that, that's all I got for you. Enjoy your Sunday. See, I got my my shkibi on. That's what I call it, my shkibi. But with that, have a great day. Have a prosperous day. And as always, if that money is digital, so is the hustle. I'll see y'all in the next one.